Okay, so hi YouTube. So this video is basically about how to use Q and KDB plus, like how I have understood so far how to use it. So a big disclaimer: this is what I have learned from the internet, and with the help of ChatGPT. So it's not that good, but yes. So what I'll recommend is I'll I'll refer to my blog here. I will add the link to the description. I'll add this after the video also, so it will look a bit different when the video by the time the video gets get published. So the first thing is you have to go to the site, you have to fill the form up, and you have to press download. When you press download, uh, around now you get a mail, and the mail basically contains a zip file that you need to set up KDB plus and the Q language to use. Once you do that, you will have a folder like this. Okay, like you have extracted a zip file, something like this, and it will have like a Q file and a WCTO folder. Okay, you will not have this KC license file. So what you have to do is you need to go back to your mail and okay, so you will have like a mail like this, and you download your personal edition modifier from here. This will be your license file, and for the Windows, you will just press this, and it will download the Windows. Yep, that's basically what you have to do. So once you're uh have this folder like this, you don't need to know the address of this folder. What you do then is go to the environment file init variable and set this up. You have to provide the path to the Q file. Use q.k. Once you have that, you should be able to run this. Yeah. So in my previous vlog video also I explained what Q is. Q is basically a vector programming language that makes computation really easy. What I mean by that is, let's say, I want to count till a million. Now I want to add one. Now let's say I want to multiply by 2 as well. And this is like the projection is from a million. Let's make it 10 million. It does that in like seconds. Let's see if I'm 100 million. This will take time, I think. We should. It's still pretty fast. So it basically counted to 10 million. Then it added 1 to that, and then it multiplied by 2. So the operation that occur here goes from right to left, that between the lines. So it's 2 into 3 plus 4. What should be the answer? The bottom will say multiply first and then add. Answer should be 10, 14. Why? Right to left. 3 plus 4, 7. 7 into 2, 14. So that's how computation occurs in Q language. Also, okay, let's say you want to call a function. Let's say I want to make a function called square function. So what I basically do is, this is how I define a function. I'll pass in a num here, and what I'll do is, I'm not sure if this will work or not. I haven't practiced this yet, but it should. Supposed to here. Yeah. So I basically defined the square function, and I returned basically what the function will return is the last line of the code. So we basically return this part. I can also save this also, so the square is equal to dot sq and file hash square is 4. 16 it works. uh, Now I should explain next. This is just the basics of Q here. Do not like code this from scratch as it will waste time. I'll show you. Like, I'll just copy paste the code, but that's what I'll show you from scratch. So I'll add the CSV file in the GitHub repo. I'll like have this in the GitHub as well. So let's say this is a historical data of Amazon. The stock price, historical data of Amazon, high, low, close, and everything. And you want to store this into a table, okay? So that it becomes more structured and you can do stuff with it. Okay, let's just want to say you want to do that. Now how should I do this in Q? Okay, what I'll do is I need, let us go inside the directory. Okay, there's basically a lot of CSV files and I have already created a table, but I'll show you how we can do this step by step. So I'll also add this code in the data file as well. So we'll start by creating the schema of our table. So let's do that. So basically you can see it has date type for date, float for open, high, low, close, adjusted close price. One thing I changed was when I downloaded this file, I used Python, and when you download this, it will save your data, and the column name was adjusted close with a space in between, and I changed that. Yes, so it now is edge close. This is basically adjusted close price because of various reasons the close price change. So it's adjusted close price, and and volume and symbol. So what I'm doing is I'll dump all this CSV files into a single table just to show you how. So let's create a schema and we'll call it stock data one. Okay, it worked. I mean the code ran. So this is like the column name and what type is going to be. It's going to be like float, or like for the volume it's going to be int. For symbols it's going to be like symbol. It's a type. uh Now what we'll do is I have defined a list of stocks. These are stocks that I have. So now it has a list of Apple, Microsoft, Amazon, Google, Meta. Like this, it has like a list of stock symbols. So if I now do stock list, and if I do like stock data one, it's an empty table right now. Okay, so hold on. Now what we need to do is we'll define a function. It's going to be called .csv. Let's paste it. Okay, I can't do this. Okay, so what we'll do is we'll define line by line. So basically it will first like like what I'll do is I'll provide the file. Okay, so it's a function called .load csv. Like load csv, and inside I'll just uh, do processing. So what I'll do is I'll read the file, read my csv file. The first is the header. I don't know why I did that. There's no reason to do that. Then it's the data that starts from like 0 and then I added the symbol. So the symbol I'm also like passing as a parameter, so that I can distinguish between the stock value from Apple, so that I can distinguish between the stock values of Apple and Google or like Microsoft. So I also added data symbol because it's not in the CSV, and then I also do some type typecasting, so that int here. There are like various ways to do that. This is one of the ways to typecast, and yeah, this is the code. So let's do that. There is extra parenthesis in the start. Oh, it ran. So if I do like dot, if I pull dot, let's see, it should give me the code function. Yeah. So now what I'll do is this is how you like ran a for loop here. Let's say x is basically the value for each stock. I know that's weird, but that's how it works. So what I'll do is I'll create a file path. So this file path is in string right now, okay? So then I'll convert it to a symbol like this. So now this is like file symbol that refers to this. Okay, so now let's run this code. Should work, I think, but you never know. So now we'll call a function and call for each. That was weird. It actually ran. Or did not. I did not work. Okay, my bad. Why is the phone running if it's still? It's the minute. And okay, it did save somewhere, but why? It's weird. me see if it's working or not. If something is fishy, if the code is running, it would print that. It's not. It's usually never the case. Okay, my bad. And now if I do it like so, this tell is used to refer to the symbol where the actual table exists, and to add the dot at the start of the function. Okay, and now we'll do show stock data one. Voila, we have everything that we need. Now let's do some query. Okay, let's like try to like understand how to do this. I'll give you this code, and you can try it for yourself. And it's gonna be on GitHub. And what I'll do is let's try to do something for this. Okay, so select from stock the one. Okay, that worked. Where sim is equal to Google. That worked. Nice. Uh, where date equal to mm, that worked. Will that worked? So this work. Uh, mm, I try to play with this. Okay, that it would focus. Hey, okay. Say and close greater than 126. Voila. Okay, that's how you do multiple web conditions. Okay, let's say I wanna move symbol. Okay, and um, let's say you wanna calculate the simple moving average of a stock. Okay, for 20 days. Now, how do you do that? Let's say I have a let's create a list. Okay, uh, 1 plus till let's take this value. This is the close price of 126. Okay, 126 plus 1 till 100. Let's say with that works for some reason. I was really hoping that will work. Oh, sorry. Oh, that worked actually. Yeah. Let's say I want to calculate the moving average of the stock. Okay. Now how do I do that? For 20 days. Let's do this. Do MAVG LT. And here's a moving average. Okay, you cannot see moving average here because of reasons. Okay, let's not do this for stocks. Okay, let's say select 20 MAVG close from stock data by sim. Okay, that worked. Yeah. Now this will give you the moving average of Apple, Amazon, Google, Meta, Microsoft, everything that you want. Similarly, we can do exponential moving average for 20 days, 50 days. It's pretty simple like that. So you just do EMA, and let's say I want to do for 20 days. So what I'll do is 2 modulo 20 plus 1. That's the formula. So this will be like, and I'll name it EMA 20. This is the exponential moving average for 20 days. Something does not look right to me. It does not look right to me. To calculate exponential average, and I've taken the right formula and everything. Uh, mm, I don't know. This doesn't look right to me. Let's do it like this: EMA and two modulo. This is basically how you divide. You don't use this. You use the modulo symbol and close. Uh, this looks much better. This looks much better. And it is 51 and have a 50 EMA. That's how you get the values. You can even like then store it somewhere. Let's say EMA 50, and if you want to say EMA 50 ABL, okay. This is a expression moving average of the expression moving average of days for Apple. Now let's say I want to create a new table of process Apple data, which I have also done. Uh, process Apple. Yeah, ingest.q. There's no. Okay, bad luck. Uh, here. Okay. I've created a table. Now I can just like, and also like give this code as well, so you can try and calculate it yourself. And this is just for the signal I was working on to see. Don't run this. I think this will work. I also get this code as well for you to like test it out and create a table. I've already done that. So let's say I have a table that I have saved because, okay, let's say I want to save a table, so I'll just do like this stock data one. Okay, and it's there. Now I'll end the session, start queuing, and I'll do stock data one. It's not there, so I do this stock data one. get I'll get the path since it's in the same directory it will work. So it's that easy. Similarly, I have already created a processor to work that you can just also create yourself. Usually creates the date, the movie, which is 20 days, 20 days, 50 days. Okay. Now, how do you plot this? You need to take something. You need a library called .qp to plot stuff, which you don't get just by doing this. Now you need another thing. For that, I need to load my browser again. Yep. This is basically email, your country, your name, and everything. So your company, your name, your email, everything, and you know, then you say accept. Then they will email you the folder that you want. I don't know why they do that. Maybe to just like better have like the information on who is using the website or something like that. But yeah, that's what they do. So after you have done that, then you need to do a few more things. You need to go to your like after like downloaded it and install it and everything. Then you need to do is you need to go to your extracted package or whatever you have, and I don't have it anymore. So what we'll do is when you have like installed and everything that package, you will have something like this in your C drive. It will look like this minus the ML and embedPy that I've added later. I'll explain why. And also I've added the tables here as well because I was using KXLib later. So what you have to do is after you have run everything, this is successfully after you have extracted the file that you will get and run the bash file. Bash this should be like install.bash. They have explained it here as well, like how to set up everything. I'm hoping you will be able to do that. So I'm not explaining that because that's the easy part. The hard part is to like, for me, actually didn't install properly. So I had to like manually go in and add these paths myself. So you need developer data, developer home, and developer port. So developer data is where your workspace is going to be. Developer host, developer, and developer port. Whatever port you want to run this on. Now once you have done that, open a new terminal, fresh terminal, and go there and just ran Q launcher underscore Q, and it should run perfectly. Most likely to run perfectly. It sometimes takes time, or maybe just because I have OBS. Okay, it's running so far, so that's good. Okay. What you can do is now let's see. Do have .qp? Yes, now I have .qp, but I don't have .ml or .p. I'll explain why you need those things later. But let's try and let's close this. So basically you go to this link, this one, and you create a new workspace, or okay, well not, I'll just open this one. and it will never run for me the first time. It always, I don't know why it takes time. It give me much of error than it will work. That works. So already created a code that I'll show you. So this is basically the same stuff. So let's say I have stock data here, which I have now saved. And this is a function I basically created to load stock volume. This is doing much of garbage stuff that you don't need to know. We not need to know what we need to do right now is we create a new process table. It's called moving average convergence divergence, something like that. I forgot the name. You know, I'll add the link later. I think. Because I'm using Bing. It's not that good. This one, yeah, average convergence divergence. And this is gonna return me a new table. So let me show you if I run this and I do this. And then I say pardon, and here I was able to plot the EMA 12 and EMA 26. So 25. Okay, so it's a exponential moving average of 12 and 26 days, and the close price. You can see how smooth it, how smooth 26 is. 2012 is have bit more crevices, and closer is how rough it is. And based on these, we make predictions. You'll use different algorithms then to analyze it, but this is how you use plot. Basically, this is the window size. It's a title, theme is clean. Then I have to use stack so that I can have multiple lines in it. So if you can, this is the first line. This is the second line. Oh, this is the second line, and this is the third line. Yeah, and this is like date and close, and the color is green here. This is EMA 26. Define the color as red. This is EMA 26. Define the no. This is EM. This is EMA 12. Define the color as blue. EMA 12 color is blue. So this is how you like. I mean, I have like copy pasted it, so even I don't understand very good, but I now know like how to do that. Like maybe to like search for it. So I hope this better like helps you understand things. So if you're stuck with if you are not able to like have .qp in your environment yet, just install kxlabor. You should be now able to have .qp, but you still don't have .m. That's still not there. So what you do is you need to install few libraries. Uh, it's on my blog, so it should be good. Let's go there and just do git clone. I also given this pie chart code as well. Yeah, but yeah, just do git clone ml and git clone embedPy. If you don't do these two, then you need to like paste them into your Q folder where your Q script basically is. Where this is your Q script, this is your Q software, and you should paste. This is your home. This is your Q environment home. You should paste these here because if you have them here, let me show you. I can just open Q. I can just open a random tab. I'm not in any path right now. If I do -l ml slash tran, I mean, sorry, .m, and it should have .p as well now. I didn't even load .p, but ML already imports .p. What I mean by .p is .p is basically how .p basically helps you use Python code. Don't believe me? Here you can use NumPy, you can use all those packages. It comes with those things, so you don't even have to worry about them. But those packages need to be set up in your environment. So, and you should know where, like, let's say a root system. So I'm currently using Python 12. So when you do this, it should state what Python environment you have, and file system here Q. It will give me the path for my Q as well. It's that smart. It knows where Q is in Python is. So this Python. So okay, one thing I forget is after you have like git clone it, you should install the requirement files. So because it uses Python as well, so you need to have those packages. So there is this requirement.txt file that you have to run. So basically, uh, it's basically uh, install -r requirements, something like that. And I'm not sure what that is. I think this is what I have to do. Maybe I'm not in any. This is what you ran, and I have already those packages installed, so it will just do it. Because some people have different Python versions, you can also do like pi minus 3.12 to be sure that this is where it's installing. Okay, like I have multiple Python versions, so I usually do that. So yes, this is how you do, and you need embed.py to be able to run ML. ML is now that you have got ML, what you do next is uh, let's say you load ML. So this is basically how you also like load different packages into your environment. Software load ML, you do like this ML uh, dot ML dot load file, and yeah, syntax. This loads all the packages. I think some gives issue, but it basically loads all of them. So now if I do .ml, it have all the packages. And if you do this in kx, let's say I do this. Okay, so it's basically loaded all the packages. I hope so. And what I can do is I can go to Q, I'm going to inspect, and I can just do this, and I can see all the functions that I have. So let's say I want to do like I want to check for the time series. You can see all the time series functions that I have. I have auto-aggressive moving manage, like simple auto-aggressive moving manage. I know all those ones that I can use. I don't have linear reg anymore. I saw that on ChatGPT, but it's not there. But I have other functions that I want that I can use, or I can like use like mean square error, maximum absolute mean square error, percentage error, or like encoding, time split, data set split, train test split, and what are them? Percentile clustering, if you are to k means and everything. Do I have dot online? No, because I was seeing this on the official documentation that there's a dot online function here somewhere. So if I have dot, I can just use Python configuration as well here, so I don't even have to like worry about that stuff. And yeah, so if I you have like time series, you can do auto reserve here. I did that. So I did on date table and the closing price, and it ran auto reserve function here. And here you can see the model. And I haven't like called the predict function, but you can just give it the input, you give it the output. So if I give it like 24, so day to day, 06 dot 20, uh, yeah, this thing. What do I do with it? Okay, I have to check this in the inspector function. Yeah, I'll check it out later. But like, yeah, this is basic introduction of how to set up. So basically, this is this is tough. Like just setting up everything and making sure everything runs is very tough. There's not like a lot of resources right now. So yeah, it's gonna be tough. It's gonna be hard. But the like keep moving if you have like doubts or if you think I said anything wrong, just comment down in the comment section. And yep, stay tuned for more such videos in future. Bye.